My name is Candice. I am the IT coordinator for Brentwood Schools in Long Island, New York. My experience with the BrainStorm conference has been very positive. I really struggled for a long time to find an EdTech conference where it focused on technical people doing technical things. As a leader in an educational IT department, I'm always very well aware of my mission. My mission is always to support children's learning. And what I find is that when you're supporting students' learning, a lot of people don't focus on all the other aspects of running a traditional IT network, the security aspect of it, the ransomware aspect of it. And I really appreciate finding people who do that type of work on an everyday basis and have experience on how they've gotten their district to put a focus on cybersecurity and how it's everyone's job to keep our network secure so that we can keep things running for students. I do appreciate that they did take my feedback very seriously last year when I asked for more leadership sessions, which this year there have been a lot of good leadership sessions that will help me do my job better. I think the fact that the sessions do differ between last year and this year just goes to show how the BrainStorm committee has really taken feedback of the EdTechs and the EdTech leaders that come here, how they take that feedback very seriously and how they want to build a conference that tailors specifically to technical people and technical tech directors. I have been to a lot of EdTech conferences that very much focus on curriculum and instruction. And while I do believe that there is a place for curriculum and instruction, I also do heavily believe that there's a place for technicians and technical tech directors, because while those other conferences may introduce cybersecurity products, they tend to focus it from the lens of how they can offer you a cybersecurity product and they'll handle everything and you don't have to worry about that, when the reality is cybersecurity is an everyday practice, practiced by the people who are on site every day. And I think it's important for a lot of people to realize that. That's why you have IT departments. That's why you have IT staff. And your IT staff also needs support that doesn't come in the form of another vendor coming in and selling you something, promising you the world, and making it seem like it's trivial. There are a lot of vendors at the vendor fair that I've already dealt with, and I did find some new vendors, which I did find very well worthwhile, because it does allow me to get a chance to see what products I can get that will solve a lot of logistical issues, like even just something as simple as a laptop case. And I was able to find a very good vendor this last year, which I'm hoping that maybe sometime this year I can find some other thing that will help make it easier for students to bring laptops back and forth. I highly encourage tech directors, if you're an instructional tech director, to send your technical staff here. It is definitely well worth the investment to send your technicians here so that they can see the landscape of cybersecurity from a more holistic point of view when it comes to IT in general, instead of just seeing it through solely an instructional lens.